Title: Voices in the Typewriter. Part 1. First words. 1,000 words. Ethan hesitated before pressing a key. As soon as he did, the typewriter sprang to life, hammering out words on its own. The message was clear. Tomorrow, a stranger will come to your door. Do not let him in. He barely slept that night. The next day, at precisely noon, there was a knock at his door. The tension in the air was suffocating. He approached the door slowly, his heart pounding. Through the peephole, he saw a man in a dark coat standing motionless. Something about him felt wrong. Ethan's mind raced. Should he follow the typewriter's warning, or was this just a prank? Taking a deep breath, he ignored the knock. The man lingered for a long moment before finally walking away. The typewriter clacked again that night. You did well. But it's not over. Part 2. The Unfolding Truth. 1,500 words. Ethan ignored the warning and opened the door to a man in a dark coat. The stranger claimed to be a publisher interested in his work. But as the conversation progressed, something felt off. The man knew too much about him, things he had never shared publicly. That evening, the typewriter typed again. You made a mistake. Ethan's paranoia grew. He scoured the typewriter for hidden mechanisms, cameras, anything that could explain what was happening. But it was just an old machine. No batteries, no technology. It shouldn't have been able to type on its own. A new page rolled in. He will return. Be ready. Part 3. The typewriter's past. 2,000 words. Desperate for answers, Ethan researched the typewriter's history. What he found sent shivers down his spine. The previous owner, a writer like himself, had vanished mysteriously after reporting strange occurrences. That night, the typewriter produced a new message. You are next. Ethan's hands shook as he read those words. The more he dug, the more unsettling the truth became. The typewriter had passed through many hands, each owner meeting an untimely and inexplicable fate. A sudden knock on the door made him jump. He didn't answer. Another knock, louder this time. The typewriter began typing on its own again. Let him in. It's time. Part 4. The Haunting Truth. 2,500 words. Ethan decided to destroy the typewriter, but it wouldn't break. Every attempt to rid himself of it failed. The messages became more urgent, revealing events that happened before they did. Then, one final message appeared. They are coming. Run. Panic set in. The air grew heavy, the wall seeming to close in around him. Shadows danced in the corners of his vision. He had to leave. Immediately. Grabbing his things, Ethan ran outside, but the street was empty. The world felt eerily silent. Then, out of nowhere, the man in the dark coat stepped into view. You can't run from this, the man said, his voice echoing unnaturally. It was never about the typewriter. It was about you. Ethan turned to flee, but his feet wouldn't move. The typewriter's latest message appeared in his mind. You belong to us now. Part 5. The Final Chapter. 2,500 words. The stranger returned, but this time, he wasn't alone. Ethan had to make a choice. Run and leave everything behind or face whatever horror the typewriter had foreseen. As he typed his final words, the typewriter whirred violently, sealing his fate in ink. The last message it ever typed. Goodbye, Ethan. Darkness swallowed him whole.